Hey, welcome back to our podcast. I'm your co-host Michael, and I'm here with my two co-hosts, Terrence and Juan. So what's the first thing? We were already kind of talking about it. I guess let's start with the Shakira thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so John, you sort of knew a little bit about that. What was that about?
Other than she was going, I knew what he knew. God, I just knew that. I didn't know if it was connected because I don't want to just assume. But Barcelona is also in a whole bunch of tax fraud.
So were you thinking that Shakira's debt had to do with Barcelona going under?
It's because Piqué is in Spain, so I don't know if in Spain they've been doing. They got divorced, right? But they were doing a whole bunch of fishy shit. She's like.
But Shakira's thing is just tax fraud, tax evasion. Sorry.
Right, and. I mean, Piqué could have hung out with one of the lawyers from Barcelona, and he's like, Shakira, you gonna what? Pay taxes? I gotta wait for you to just get right underneath that motherfucker, and you don't have to pay nothing.
She evaded what, $8 million? They said
$8 million. She's facing up to what? How many years in prison?
I think 8.
Woo! Each million is a year. That's not bad.
No, so then she was. I saw a number 20 and something. So I don't know if she owed 20 million or she's about to get 20.
Or maybe she owed 20 million in taxes. She's gonna get 8 million.
I thought the number was bigger than that. I thought it was like 80 million.
Hey, keep it a buck though. You're telling me you're not going to jail for a year for $1 million? $1 million, guaranteed.
8 years for 24 million.
And I'm not talking you're going to a prison. I'm talking like you're going to jail for a year.
24 million.
Yeah, I knew 20 was in there. But yeah, $24 million.
So like $3 million a year, basically. That's not bad. Shit,
I mean, but it's not like you're coming out to 3
I don't know if that means she's not gonna owe that money.
No, what I'm saying is, I was asking you a different question. What I was saying is, would you go to jail for a year for $3 million?
If it meant I go to jail and then after a year they gave me $3 million, of course.
That is the deal. Yes, you just have to survive a year in jail.
What kind of jail?
Like the kind where they spit in people's booties.
No. I'm not going.
That's why
I'm not going.
What the fuck do you think you're going? You think I'm gonna put you in a jail where you can draw?
I want to be comfortable, nigga.
So then what the fuck am I giving
read
you
a
money
book
for?
and shit? Where
the rich goes.
Nah, what am I doing in that jail?
Yeah, so you can take that out my $3 million. What are you talking about? Shit.
They say, hey, so it looks like you're gonna be in debt once you leave.
You gonna send me to the worst jail in the country?
All right, how about this? Like, what if you had to stay in a county jail? So not crazy, but just extremely, extremely boring for 1 year.
That's fine. I could be bored for a year and make $3 million. That's fine. I could do that.
You come up with 3 million reasons why you would be bored.
Because at that point, you get out and you're kind of good at that point. For like if you know,
if you invest it properly.
Yeah,
you know
if you know what you're doing, you could be. But it's like, you can get shit started. Because, I'm assuming if I'm going to jail for a year, I did something pretty big, which means my record's kind of hot coming out. So being able to do my own shit.
No, you made a deal with Mr. Beast. It was a Mr. Beast. It was a Mr. Beast video. It was like, this guy's going to spend a year in jail for $3 million. You know what I mean?
Oh, that is cool.
And you know Mr. Beast going to have you set up nice.
They were really good. I was going to say,
I
was going to ask I was going to follow up, does my record get tainted? Because
No, it's Mr. Beast.
Yeah, then we're good. Then we're good. Yeah, how many years can I do?
Yeah, and halfway through, 6 months in, he's like, if you leave right now, I'll give you $500,000. 6 months.
I will see you in 6 months.
Yeah,
I will see you in 6 months, bro.
I'll do the quick math right in front of him, like, no.
I'd be like, yeah, I'll see you in.
Look at the camera like, he almost got me, folks.
Shit. See you in 6 months. We were just talking about that, because the lottery's at like 1.2 or whatever, and a lot of people.
I was so close to buying a ticket. I was this close, but I'm like, what am I going to waste my $2 for? Like,
it's crazy. That's probably the winning ticket.
No, it's not.
We could have had this somewhere else.
It's not. It's just not realistic.
Anywhere in the world, really.
I don't know. And I feel like that's the thing.
You could have paid my way there.
I feel like when it gets to this high, bro, like so many people start buying and that's when like lottery starts popping off. Because not only Mega Millions, I heard a guy that he was like, let me get $10 on Mega Millions. He's like, let me get $3 on just like the Wisconsin one. Let me get $4 on this other one, and then $5 on this.
There's a lot of people that do that like every week.
Yeah.
There are people that do that every week that have never won a single one.
Mm-hmm. And then there's people in the world that's won it more than once.
Yeah, and that's the one that blows me. Why would you play again?
Shit, because, sometimes you fuck off the first one, and it's like, shit, let me go re-up.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
But what the fuck would you do if you won a $1.2 billion fucking jackpot? After tax, you take it home like 7, but,
750
It's 6, because it's basically cutting it in half.
750 million. That's fine.
Yeah. So let's say 600 million.
That's not the number though. It's 750 million.
They did the math.
Yeah.
So they
after taxes from 1.25.
If you take the lump sum.
Yeah.
750 million. Okay, what would I do with 750 million, dude?
At that point, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm in debt. I'm buying something worth a lot of money.
You know what I?
$750 million.
You know what I
Yeah, and
didn't
then
know?
pay it off.
You know what I
Because
did?
I'm like, bro, they gonna tax me hard every 750 million first year, and then they're all right, cool. So we need another 40 off that 750 million.
Oh yeah, because they tax you based on your wealth, right?
Yeah.
So every year you get taxed on the amount of money you have.
Right. So
Really? Wait, I thought it was on earnings. I didn't know it was
I
just
thought it
on
was on
total wealth.
earnings.
I thought it was
No.
earnings.
Because well, technically you're getting that. That's your earnings, but they'll split it up between like a certain amount of years. I don't think they're gonna give you the 750.
They do give you the 700 million. If you choose the lump sum, that's what they do. They give you a check for it.
What big one?
Well, they obviously put it in a bank. I don't think they give you 750 million.
I swear to
Can you
God,
cash a $750 million?
Yeah, I don't know if any bank is gonna take that motherfucker like
No, I think there's a limit for
I damn
banks,
near need
but
a few in you know.
but I think over a certain amount of money, like you have to like call the bank ahead of time and let them know, hey,
Hey,
gonna-
I'm coming in with
Right, but
almost
what
$1 billion
What
worth
if
of
you
money.
win the lottery anonymously? Like,
Well, you in Wisconsin, you can't win anonymously. You have to like
you have to
say- say
provide.
you
You
are.
have to provide your first initial and your last name. We looked it up. Yeah.
I was just want to say, I was like, so how you gonna do that to the bank? Like, yeah, I'm the one who won the lottery.
Bro,
They're
if
like,
I won
"Prove
the
it."
lottery,
I
bro,
can't, I'm anonymous.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Before I go up there and announce it, I'm like, everybody that lives near me that knows me, just move out for a week, go to a hotel for a week.
To move out for a
Just
week.
move out. Just go to a hotel for a week. Take your cats, take your dogs, and then when I go up there, I'm gonna announce it, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just start saying "fuck you" to everybody, and I'm gonna just be
you
like,
finna get
no, but it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna
so
be like, bro,
fast.
and guess what? I'm leaving this bum ass fucking city, and then I'm dipping, and I'm going out there. I'm going out there. I'm dipping.
Where we going?
Where I'm, huh?
750. You definitely got enough to share.
Yeah.
No, if I get a 750 million, easily I'm giving y'all a couple mil.
Yeah, so this
A
is
couple
must.
mil. But then you can never ask me for money again.
That's
You know?
fine.
That-
I wouldn't
yeah.
even need a whole meal to do that.
Bro,
But
like,
shit,
I'd be
you know.
fair.
Yeah, y'all the bros. I'm giving y'all like 5 mil. I'm like, all right, so
Oh,
make
yeah,
with this
yeah.
what you
We're
can.
cool.
Make this shit work.
I'm
and
talking
then-
about. I got real estate. I got a portfolio.
But then trust and
investments.
believe. I'm still gonna be like, hey, I'm building some apartment complex. Y'all trying to invest in this, and
Oh,
then I'm gonna
yeah.
help y'all build y'all bread.
Yeah,
So,
well,
trust and
we'll
believe.
build it up. No problem.
Yeah, no, we really out here
definitely
talking
gonna
about this like we just
travel.
won the lotto. We about
Because I
to start
mean, shit,
distributing
you know,
funds.
I mean, you know,
Shit, all I know is that my boys would be up. We would all be eating. That's all I'm knowing.
that'd be
750
ridiculous,
million.
though.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
that's
even
a lot
know
of
what to
money,
do
though.
though. That like I feel like that would make my head spin. Like, boy, what?
like that kind of money.
Do I
Is,
go to work tomorrow?
No,
No, right?
No, I'd go
Do
to
I
work
call
tomorrow.
to tell them I'm not coming in?
I would go to work
No,
tomorrow.
right?
I would go to work tomorrow and give everybody that went to work that day $1,000 bonus.
you're gonna be
I
Mr.
fuck
Beast
with a
now.
few of y'all.
No, $1,000 bonus is $750 million. I'm not saying. I'm not
$1,000
saying.
ain't
I'm not
shit
saying
to
that
y'all
I'm
now.
gonna go into every store start handing out money. But it's like, hey, I got lucky. Guess what?
You
Boom,
gonna give
y'all
them
get
$600 instead?
I'll give him $1,000 because
$1,000 bonus. They're gonna get taxed. They're gonna.
It's gonna be under the table. Don't worry about that, baby.
They're gonna be tax season. All right, guys.
Yeah, you just walk in with like 20 racks in cash.
Hold on, can we
Right.
pause and
It's like-
talk about something real quick? Now that I just remembered about work, actually, fuck them motherfuckers at work, bro. Yesterday, I went to Quick Trip, right?
Everybody's so chill.
Everybody is so fucking chill. The thing is, I don't know who did it, and that's why, like,
Oh,
I can't imagine somebody doing it. That's why it's like, fuck, who did it? Because I don't think it was a
Somebody
worker.
ate your lunch.
No, what happened is I bought 2 Quick Trip burgers. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Somebody
like,
ate your lunch.
yeah. Listen, I got 2 Quick Trip burgers. I popped them bitches in the fridge, and I'm like, merch. I got 2 of them hoes. I'm about to get off. I'm about to go on my lunch, and I'm about to eat them bitches. Enjoy it, whatever. So I go on my lunch, and I hop in there, and I'm like, somebody ate one. So they only ate one of them. So it's like,
Damn.
I was kind of pissed because that was all I was gonna have that whole day for food. There's 2 sandwiches after
You
like
write
an
a
8
note, Michael.
I didn't think I needed to write a note.
That's a public fridge.
You gotta put a note on it, bro.
no.
Public
got-
fridge.
it's a
Pause.
no
Are
fact.
y'all telling me that if y'all open a fridge and something isn't labeled, y'all are gonna eat it?
In the staff break room, possibly.
If it's like
That
if
is
it's-
so disrespectful.
no. It's like if
What
someone.
the fuck? How are
It's
you
like
gonna
if
eat
someone
somebody else's
if
food?
somebody leaves cookies in the break room.
No,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Because that's a fridge. Your manager's gonna be like, hey, if there's a bunch of pizza in the fridge, he's gonna be like, hey, a bunch of pizza in the fridge. If you guys want to get that.
Sometimes they'll be like, oh, I forgot.
Sometimes they're gonna be like, yeah, there's a Quick Trick burger in there. If you fuck you
It's
and my
possible.
stutter. It's not.
I might
possible.
walk in, see
Yeah.
2, and be like,
Nah,
oh
nah.
shit.
This tells me the
Like,
kind of
burgers
people
in
y'all
there.
are
Look,
working
it's 'cause
with. All I know is I gotta watch my shit around y'all.
It's because managers will also be forgetting. They'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot, guys. Yesterday
Yesterday there was a Quick Trick burger.
Are you doing it on purpose now? Jesus Christ. Let me finish this story.
Yesterday there was a Quick Trick burger. I just did it again and it wasn't on purpose.
Let me finish the story so you don't stutter.
Oh, I'm having a stroke.
Anyways,
You forgot what you were saying.
No, like the managers could forget. Pizza's been there yesterday. They just forget to say something. They could have thought the same thing about that.
No, look, I'm not saying that they was right for going in the fridge.
It's just
Now, was
you.
it in a bag or was it just on the shelf?
It was on the shelf, but it was
Yeah.
just this. It was a small, literally, bro. It was like the door shelf. So like,
Okay, that's
it was
a little
in its own-
different.
It
That's a
wasn't
little
like
different.
it wasn't in the broad.
That's
the
a
big
little
ones.
different.
It was in a side door next to the other one, and there was
I
a drink
get that.
next to it.
Okay.
Do you all take different breaks?
Do we all? Well, you can pick whenever you go on
Cool.
lunch.
Are you cool with everybody?
Literally 99%.
Cool. So then just be like, hey, did you see anybody eat a burger?
I have asked bro. I'm like.
Well, ain't nobody gonna snitch on you.
Like yeah, no, and that's the thing, and I don't think anybody like it could be one of the people that like is a Samsung representative or an Apple representative who doesn't technically work for Best Buy, so it could have
See,
been
now
one of them.
that's different because then you didn't even work here and you walked
Yeah.
in and ate something out the fridge. That's different.
But the thing, and that's who my boss was thinking it was. He's like, I don't think it was one of our guys, but it's like,
It was definitely him. He ate that bitch.
no, he came
said,
in there, he came in there and he's like, dude, that's fucked up, and that's the first time I heard him curse.
that's what I would have said.
So I was like,
Shit.
he's like,
serious?
nah,
That was your burger, the one in the red one.
He's always like, it takes a special kind of fucking human being to do something. So I didn't think it was him. He's super cool, whatever. I wasn't worried about it. It was just kind of, and it's not even about the money. It's just the principle of why are you eating other people's shit?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, the only time I put food in the staff break room,
It was in the lunchbox for me.
it was in a Tupperware container
Yeah.
and I put a label on it.
Oh, mine is in my lunchbox.
Yeah, see, that's different too, because then it's like
Yeah, if like somebody goes
yeah,
into my
somebody-
lunchbox
That's why I asked if it was in a
and
bag or something.
No,
'cause
but
then
in,
it's like,
but in general, if you see a Subway sub, no name on it, would you go out of your way and eat it?
It
Why?
was in a bag now.
So what this is telling me is that y'all have eaten people's food.
As long as
not.
it's not in the bag.
I have not.
You've never.
Not at work.
Not at work.
okay.
Not at the recent work.
And so you, Juan, because I'm getting real suspicious of you right now. You've never eaten anybody. It sounds really heavily sounds like
No.
you've eaten somebody's food.
I mean, this is the only job now that I
That I
like, bring
haven't.
lunch. That I bring lunch. The other ones
Same.
that I'd be like, I just buy something and
Or look in the fridge.
Well, because like my last job, I would literally be making food for the residents and shit. So,
So,
I would just eat what I made, and then
Is there anybody that's like, you better not be eating any of my food?
it's like shit. Nah. Because like I did the grocery shopping, so I made sure to buy enough that I could eat.
so damn, you was getting plugged.
I mean, you know, we make it work for us. You know what I'm saying? And then I worked at Amazon, so I didn't have to worry about the fridge. 'Cause I was on the
You
road.
just stop at Quick Trip, buy some, and eat it.
And now it's the first job where I actually take a lunch. But like, so it's not really big of an issue for me.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it was silly, but it's just like I didn't think anybody did that. That's the first time that I'd had anybody.
Oh yeah,
eat
no,
my
motherfuckers
food.
do that a lot. So I would suggest putting it in the bag with a label on it.
Put your name on it, start getting a lunch bag, and just putting that bitch.
Cause then, even if it happens then, cause it sometimes still will happen. Then it's like, okay, so this is actually disrespectful. Like,
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I would experiment harder.
It's
I'd bring
disrespectful.
a
Just
chicken sandwich
general.
next time and see if that happens.
damn.
So did they fuck with chicken sandwiches with a burger?
I
you
wonder
can
how
narrow it
loud
down.
that is for the mic.
That's very loud.
It's yeah, I was gonna say
We
it's
had
very
to raise
loud.
our voice.
No, just a beep. I mean, we'll cut right now, and then.
I mean, yeah, but it's happened before too.
I guess, but I always just like to cut for like. But that was a super, super, super loud noise. Like I'm sure it's gonna just be like, man.
Yeah, but that was the second time that happened.
Is it?
You didn't notice the first one?
Nah, bro, I was vibing.
Oh man, when y'all watch back the video, you'll see.
Well, if there's a bunch
how
of
the fuck,
background,
how did y'all not hear the first one?
if there's a bunch of
I think I
background
hear that
noise,
a lot
honestly, I
before.
would have stopped it too if I heard it in the background. I didn't even hear it until
That's
just now.
crazy. I just naturally saw y'all voices get louder, so I just figured y'all was like, "Fuck it." We just gonna
No,
talk.
I was just being loud. I felt really good today, so I was just being really loud. Sorry if you guys hear any background noise. It's
Michael's
some bitch
fault.
ass person that decided to leave it. That's real crazy because your food when you're beating some of this shit, but
My food. What am I eating?
that's not what I'm talking about. No, okay, fuck it. Next topic. So, what was the next thing we were gonna talk about?
The chips. Russian.
Oh, I was like, what chips?
I was like, what?
Okay, so what John is referring to. So, oh my god.
And that was the wrong answer. Go ahead.
That's gonna go again. Hold on.
Cut. I got you.
You doing anything next weekend?
No. Well, Saturday.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Saturday I'm supposed to
Go to Chicago. Go to Chi-Town.
No.
Or go to Appleton.
Nah.
Oh, bro, I'm getting 40 hours a week now. Yeah, I told you upstairs. It's because I forgot that I brought it up in an argument, and it was more good news than anything. Yeah, when I brought it up, I wasn't like, pity me, I'm getting 40 hours. I'm like, it's good that I'm now getting 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Katie invited me to like her family, somebody's family birthday, something Saturday.
Maybe like get out. Do you need us to?
Nah, we gonna be prepared. You know what I mean? Airbugs and that. It don't matter. We be straight.
It's not like they can tie you up and just take them up, right?
Hey, all you need is to look at that spoon and that teacup, bro.
I'm just saying, if you share your location, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not worried.
Well, where is this? Just so I know where to send authorities.
That's a good question.
Anyways.
And we're back. Okay. So that was a cut. All right. So I just went to turn something off. If you guys don't hear that, that's
so
why.
Racist.
What's racist?
No, their family is.
No, not entirely.
I think we should just go back to the podcast.
I mean, there's definitely a few in there, so that's what they need. Given right there.
Are y'all good on your side, Calvo?
Yeah. We're waiting for you.
I was waiting for you to shut the fuck up.
What?
Okay, so like I was saying, so the thing that John was talking about is that so I forgot her name. Could you look it up real quick to find out her name?
Brittany Griner.
There was a what is it?
Brittany Griner.
Brittany Grimy. I'm just fucking with you. I heard you right the first time.
Say it.
Brittany Griner. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So Brittany Griner, it sounds like she was in Russia, and she often goes over there because I think every summer the WNBA players go over to Russia because they get paid really good money to go out there and play, because the Russian oligarchs will pay them extra just to have them in their league. It's just something that they usually do. But right now, since Ukraine and Russia have kind of been in this whole war thing, it seems like Russia took advantage of that and was like, oh, is that a cart? Ooh, those are illegal. And so they locked her up.
He said, ooh.
And she's been locked up for months now.
Yeah,
so
it's like 130 something days.
Yeah, it is pretty bad, and it does suck. And I'm not sure if like that's the first time, or if it's like just now because they're in the war, they're gonna crack down on it and use it to take an advantage.
That wasn't her first time with the card.
Probably not.
Not her
and they
first
probably
time.
didn't care either up until now, because
Exactly,
like I
that's what
said,
I'm saying.
they're using the excuse of like the whole war thing to probably be more strict on it. But the thing that I guess I thought it was a little cool to bring up, well, not cool.
That's the wrong way to introduce it.
Sorry. The thing that I thought
that
was interesting to bring up was that we have agreed to trade a Russian arms dealer for Brittany Griner. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that like she doesn't deserve to stay back there. I'm not saying that, and it's not, you know what I mean. Like if I was in that situation,
when Jello was in China, we didn't, we made something work.
Trust and believe that, like, if I was in that situation and I was in Russia, I was like, ooh, you motherfuckers are gonna get it. USA got me, and it's like she's been in that bitch for 3 months now, so it's like
people. People were giving LeBron hate for what he said, because he has his own podcast or his show, like The Shop.
Who the fuck wants to listen to LeBron talk?
A lot of people.
Yeah,
really.
I watched it. So
I mean, Draymond Green has a podcast.
Yeah,
fuck. Damn.
But he was saying how, like, if he was her, do I even want to come back to the U.S.?
What you mean?
Because they didn't get me right away.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey, LeBron, how about you take her place and then be like, I don't want to go back.
Up until now, they weren't talking about it. They weren't like trying to discuss or like,
because the fact that they wanted a Russian arms dealer from the get-go, they let us know that that's what they wanted. They're like, hey,
that wasn't public news. He just thought,
it's just like, bro,
but he should know about it.
You seriously rather spend. She's facing up to 10. So you really rather spend the whole 10 in a Russian prison?
I feel
than
like
just wait a few months for the U.S. to come get you?
I feel like just the fact that they rescued her,
Bullshit.
She should be patriotic as fuck.
That's straight bullshit,
like
boy.
she should be getting on like talk shows, and it's like, well, so what was your experience out there in Russia? How bad was it? It's like, I don't want to talk about the experience in Russia. Let's just talk about what a great country we have that I was out there and I got rescued. Like, bro, like they didn't have to do nothing. Like, let's be realistic. Like, if it was LeBron, they would have been done it. They would have done it right off the get-go. So the only reason
you think that's because he's a man, though?
No, I don't think it has to do with the fact that he's a man. I just think
he's worth so much.
He's worth so much, and he has power. Just like if it was Obama, the day of, we would have had him out that bitch.
They said, yeah, y'all can't have him.
We said, yeah, we can't have him.
They would have asked for a lot more than just one arms dealer.
But the thing is that at that point, to take a former president, that's almost inciting war.
So then, would they trade, or would it just be war?
It would probably be war.
America would try to probably do like a calm thing, you know.
You guys, yeah.
Well, like, why do you say you guys? Like, you got any choice to go anywhere?
Damn.
I don't. That's why it's you guys.
All right, but you in this country though, right?
Yeah.
You know, isn't this crazy? He switched because, bro, he used to be Under Armour backpack, American flag with the bull on it, bro. He had the hat, the Under Armour with the bull on it on the hat. So what happened? Your patriotism just went away.
A lot of wars coming up. So.
So he said I can't be associated.
He said, yeah, because John was really repping that USA.
Man was on the tip for a while.
Yeah, and we were talking about it. He's like, what are you guys talking about? He said, I'm just acting like myself.
Because it was a Rock thing. It was like
what?
his bull. That was when like the Rock first started getting his like
with the American flag, and then you also got the backpack to match it and the hat. And
if
the
that's
socks.
all he's selling, and that's the one that I want.
Yeah, I guess. I'm sure you're telling me there was only the American flag design
At the downtown store, yeah.
and you couldn't have ordered it. You just said, I gotta have this one.
I don't even order Amazon, like I said.
I guess. Sure. Whatever you say.
Getting a lot of hate for being patriotic.
All right.
Before, I guess.
Sure. Oh,
Before.
Yeah, because you're losing that patriotism.
I mean, to be fair, though, I wouldn't go to war for this country either.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
So,
Again,
But I mean, like, I would definitely sign up for the draft. But then if
I
they
wouldn't.
drafted me,
it's worse if you sign up and then be like, you know,
y'all already signed up.
yeah,
I didn't.
did.
I mean, we know why you can't sign up though. So.
How old you gotta be?
That's not exactly.
18.
No,
21.
21 now?
Oh no! As
No.
soon as you're 18, you could.
Yeah,
that's when you
but
could sign
they
up.
give you.
Up to 25, I think. By the time
I
you're
got one more
25, I
year.
think you have to.
I got one more year.
I had to for fast food for school. It's
Oh,
literally like one of the first things they have you do.
that's all cool because I haven't known that. That's weird. I didn't have
Maybe
to do
that's why
that.
they didn't give me scholarships.
Bro, they didn't give me jack shit, bro. They only gave me loans. They only gave me one unsubsidized and one subsidized.
That's tough, my guy.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 2-year transfer, so for now, it's not that bad because it's just at a, with the local
How
college.
much is the
I think it's
2,500 per semester.
so 5 G's a year? Yeah, your 2 years gonna cost more than my 4.5.
Well, I'm hoping. Another thing is too is that for this specific one, that was when I was working the most. Like, because it's 2 years ago. It's your tax forms from 2 years ago, and 2 years ago is when I was working a lot. So like, if for spring it'll be better, and for after the next fall it'll be even better because I didn't work at all within that time. Within that time. Yeah. Plus, I also was really late to sign up for scholarships, etc., all that other stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to get a jump on that for spring. And my job, they offer a reimbursement, so you can get a lot of the tuition that you pay back.
Huh?
Yeah,
Go crazy
That's
with
blood.
it.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah,
blessing.
exactly.
Yeah, my job does that too. They'll like help pay for your schooling.
Yeah.
But then I think you have to agree to like a 3 to 5 year contract or some bullshit. To,
No,
like,
not with that. Not with that.
to work with them after you graduate.
No, they just help you, I think, for us. But
Same thing Chipotle does. They don't raise the pay, the minimum wage and stuff that much, so they'll just pay for people who want to go to college.
Oh no.
It's a way that they can do that.
it's a way to fuck people over while they pay people less.
Well, I mean,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's
Like,
their-
nah, you're gonna have
tax-
to, you gonna have
tax
to
cut.
toss that cash to me.
tax cut, and then they make it seem like they're the heroes. Like,
Right.
so we
Tax
we
cut.
did this. We graduated together. They damn near when you graduate, Michael. Since to see that nice little varsity blue, they're gonna say, "How about you put that little Best Buy sticker right there?" Because we did this.
He said, yeah, we funded
Well,
this.
but I guess back to the Brittany Griner and the whole like war crimes thing.
And how you thought that we shouldn't have done it.
No, that's not what I said. That is not what I said. I was just saying like, if we're talking like, if we're talking like dollar to dollar like conversion rate, like I don't know that war crime arms dealer was worth the same.
Bro, I heard that
As
man was
Brittany Griner.
like supplying hella terrorist groups and shit like that. Like, folks is a really fucked up guy.
But Brittany can really put a 3-pointer away. So it's like you got to really look at it from the different perspectives. You see, because she's a hooper. You know, day one, she's got it in her blood, and it's like. So I think it was a fair trade when you look at it from that angle. But any other angle, it was not.
My only thing is like, look, like obviously, it's fucked up that you got locked up in Russia. That's
And
probably,
if any of us were in this situation, it would be fucked up. We're not saying that this is an okay thing. We're not trying to make light of the fact that she did get locked up. That isn't a good thing.
My only thing is giving them a war criminal. And it's like,
did they even ask for the war criminal first, or were they just like, "Hey, we got this guy. You want him?"
It's just like, yeah, I just want to know how the negotiations went down. Like, how did that happen? How did that play out? Like, cause who offered what first?
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that Russia wanted the war criminal before they even arrested her.
That's probably what happened.
And they were probably just like, "Hey, you know, we always have people that are committing crimes, and we just let it slide." Right now, they were in tough times, so they're like, boom. And you know what? Since they're in war with Ukraine, that's crazy, isn't it? They're going to get an arms dealer while they're in war. Isn't that crazy? Just a little bit, right?
It is a little suspicious.
Don't be
But
suspicious.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's like, yeah, you know, bring her home safe. That's cool. That's good. I'm cool with that.
100%. Yeah. She definitely doesn't deserve to be locked up over a car.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's not
bullshit.
we're not trying to make light of that, so please don't.
That's
you know.
bullshit. But there wasn't nobody else on the payroll we could give away, bro. Like someone a little less severe than a war criminal that was supplying
He
terrorists.
said, we ain't have no Russian immigrants we
like,
can give out.
bro, like we have no like
away.
someone at the same count. Like
he said, they ain't got no Russian basketball players.
like shit. Like we it's just tough. But at the same time, I don't know. It's like I'd rather she be home than locked up in Russia.
100%.
But damn, I feel like I just feel like, you know, a war criminal is tough to give away. In a time of war, like it's tough to give away. I'm not saying she should have sacrificed or stayed over there just so we didn't have to give them away. I'm just saying.
How do you think Brittany Griner's gonna be pissed that we took that long, or do you think she'll be grateful that we got her out?
I think she'll be grateful.
Yeah. After how
point,
many times
yeah.
she's been in there, how long she's been in there, I feel like it's like shit, bro. Yeah. Appreciate it.
I mean, at least
Better
it
late
wasn't.
than never.
At least it wasn't like the kid from North Korea. Remember that kid, that one guy, the college student or the guy that visited North Korea, and he stole like a flag or like a little sticker or something.
That's Jello. That was in China.
No, that's a different guy. It's a white dude. Maybe no, it wasn't in China. It was, like I said, it was Korea. It was one of the Koreas, I'm pretty sure. And like they literally brought him and they took him, and apparently they're like, we're not going to give him back. And then we ended up negotiating for him after like months or maybe even years or whatever. And the state that they returned that man in, like he wasn't there anymore. He was a vegetable. They returned him as a vegetable. And like, yeah, because like they tortured him. They did all of this while he was there, and then they ended up like finally giving him back. And apparently
Let's not say that tortured him. I think that's like a crime.
That's a crime.
Like a
allegedly, I guess.
right. I was gonna say because like that's what is it? The United Nations or like the world?
Well, it doesn't matter. Well, the point is that he came back a vegetable. He came back nothing, a shell of what he used to be. Like apparently his sister got on the plane of where he was, and she came off screaming and crying because she's like, what the hell? Like, what did they do to him while he was over there? Because he was a normal kid, and he stole something or whatever. And he, like I remember, like you could look it up. Like look it up right now, actually. Like I guess United States man steals something from North Korea, gets returned a vegetable. It gets returned in a state of like, gets returned in vegetable state. I don't know. It was really messed up though. It was a big story. It happened a couple years ago, I think. That kid. So he came back basically like nothing. Like
More
he was
15 months in Korea.
Yeah.
Died a week after returning home.
He died a week after returning. So, like at least it wasn't something like that. Not to say that it would. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
she's not home yet.
No, but it's Russia, and I think that Russia isn't as dumb as like to do something like that. Because Trump was the one that got this kid back, but like the state that he got him back in, it didn't matter. Yeah, so it was just really messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
But I guess what was one of the other things that we wanted to cover? Did we already talk about the Shakira thing?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that?
Monkeypox. And
Oh, the monkeypox.
the anal bleeding.
I don't know. You wanted to talk about that. You've been really, really like on
holding
this
it.
anal thing.
Like holding it.
Bro,
Seems like your anus
saw.
is stinging.
I don't know, man. I might be. No. Well, it was brought up because like it's apparently like it's starting to get real big.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's more cases in the U.S. and stuff like
California, it's a big thing right now.
that. Yeah. So
There's
like
a few up in Appleton too.
yeah, and it's
And the thing about it too, it's very visual. It's not like COVID.
Yeah.
You can see it. It's almost like AIDS or herpes.
but, I mean you
I'm just being
you
honest.
get it you
just
get it
these
like you
fat
get like
rings on
normal
your
like
face.
like chicken pox.
But they look like craters.
Right, no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like you get it the same way though. It's not like
Is it
airborne
lethal?
or anything. It's
How
like
lethal is
Oh,
it?
it's by touch. It's contact.
How lethal is it?
we can check, but
I don't know
I
that
don't know,
it's-
man.
I don't know
if
that
you
it's
can
that
make it a lot-
lethal.
I don't know if you can make it back normal.
I don't know that it's that lethal. I just think that your skin is permanently like fucked up. or like drastically fucked up. Because like
That's
you see
tough.
people like look, it'll be like this big, look like a ring this big, and it looks like it's like you could stick your finger in there. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. There's a lot of images that show.
I'm good on that. I don't even need to see that, bro. That would be so tough. I don't know what the fuck I'd do.
Yeah, and it's like because you can't even go out. You know,
Headaches, pain.
That's when you find out if your girl really love you, though.
Chill.
You said looks don't matter, right, babe?
No.
She said, "You are so right, but get that fucking crater away from me."
Hell nah.
But the reason I bring it up is just because like people are putting it under like it might be like COVID. Like,
Oh, a state of
it might-
emergency. We
yeah,
might have to
it
shut
might
down
be
again. I heard
Yeah,
that.
another one
yeah,
of those.
Yeah.
So,
Fine by me. I'm good with no craters in my face.
Yeah, same. China really stepped it up on this one. Round 2. I don't know if it came from China. It's a joke.
That shit was crazy.
I don't know if it came from China. It's a joke.
I think it
but
originated from like the Congo or something.
I heard that it originated from gay sex. I thought that was it. Isn't that we were?
What?
Weren't we just talking about that off air? Can you look this up? Can you look up how monkeypox originated?
What the fuck? He said gay
Monkeypox
sex.
origin.
How does one get monkeypox?
I'm so dead.
Since it was first identified in a colony of monkeys in Copenhagen in 1958.
How is it transmitted?
That's what how was it transmitted?
Been largely overlooked by
I
Western
don't think
world.
it's through.
How was the first transmission? Who was the first person that got it, and how did it get it?
I don't think that really defines if it's from.
I guess I'm just
Gay
thinking of the
sex.
HIV. All right, I'm thinking of HIV wise.
And even
that's how
that
popped.
was just like.
But that was how
How
that
it
popped off.
spreads.
It was
Through
butt
close,
sex.
personal, often skin-to-skin
Doesn't mean
contact,
it's
including
gay
direct
sex.
contact,
That's true.
to
People
body
get fucked in the ass
fluids,
for fun, bro.
scabs,
You?
rash,
All right, so you don't gotta worry about no monkeypox.
touching fabric. If I touch you and I got monkeypox, you're contagious. Technically, your shit is.
That's tough. See, it's not just sex.
So have sex and then just touch people's
Respiratory secretion, so I guess like coughs,
I mean, what happens if you
sneezes.
clothes.
sneeze?
will pass it.
Yeah.
So it's airborne.
Well,
If someone
respiratory secretions. I don't know.
Somebody
secretion
sneezes
mean?
on you, that's gross.
Direct contact can happen during intimate contact, including oral, anal, or vaginal sex. Touching
Ah!
of the
Obviously, it's gonna
genitals,
be
yeah.
able to transmit through sex as well.
All right.
Hugging.
Yeah.
And kissing.
So basically, any physical touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough. Because if you don't know, and
Yeah.
the whole fam.
We just had some people come in and start working on Best Buy that lived in California. He was coughing when I first met him.
Right, and you're out here touching everything.
Pretty suspicious.
If I catch monkeypox, I'm definitely coming to kill you.
Hey, man. He just touched me. He probably touched, you know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
can use that in the court because I don't give a fuck.
Hey, man, I'm Michael and I approve this message.
No, but that if it's serious like that, then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's deadly. Did you look up whether it was
At
deadly?
that point, like what are we gonna do? Like we can't go out. Like we literally.
I mean, would you guys? It's not that I want to do it again, but bro, I really would just rather sit in my house and get sick. But the problem is that not everybody else is gonna want to just sit at their house, and then especially after COVID, I feel like it's gonna be a huge pushback on people.
There's gonna be a big pushback.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is not ready to go back.
You know what? There's a
inside
big
again.
pushback on.
Has far been non-lethal, even in
Okay.
cases that increase globally and virtually.
There's been a big pushback on us charging 10 cents per bag now.
That's fair. 'Cause I would be like, y'all capping.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'll be working and like I'll have a cool ass conversation with the people, and I'm like, oh, just to let you know, we're charging 10 cents a bag. I spent all this money in this store and I'm gonna pay 10 cents a bag.
Like, look,
At
bro.
that point,
Like,
bro,
man.
how do you just raise the price 10 cents?
Oh, no
Certain
items,
things.
bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
And that's, bro, sometimes I just sneakily beep because I don't even want to deal with them being like really, because there are people that are like, can I get it?
At that point, then
But it's good though because there are a lot of people that get one item. Can I get a little small bag for that? And it's like those people don't want to pay 10 cents a bag.
right. So what do you do at that point?
Well,
You're
I mean,
like,
you better
your
carry
total
this
is
shit out.
$10.58, and they're like, I'm on a bag. $10.68.
100%. And if you just get the bag, it's 11 cents after tax.
you can just get the bag.
So I go in there and be like, can I get one bag, please? And they'll go, tick, 11 cents.
Yep, 100%.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it
And
makes
at the
sense.
same time, though, like, yeah, I guess
His nephew's sitting up there yelling.
That man said y'all need to hurry up. But 11 cents for a bag isn't terrible. But
I mean, California does what, a quarter?
At the same time, I guarantee you, I come in that bitch and walk out carrying everything. I bring my own bag.
I mean, I don't think I've ever gotten like a bag. Every time they ask me,
It's always like, I mean, but another thing is like most stuff you get there is like it's pretty handheld or you
Right.
can
That's
carry.
what I'm saying.
like
Yeah.
I get
Literally
headphones,
just
games, controllers.
I just think that we're probably trying to slowly get rid of selling bags or using bags or whatever. I mean, it's supposed to be part of the reduce, reuse, recycle thing.
Sure.
Whatever. Reduce, reuse, rebag, I guess. But yeah, so that's
Sure.
it.
Sure.
Yeah. Is there any other topics you guys wanted to cover? Something that was on your mind? Something that popped up that you guys were like, holy shit.
No. I wanted to bring up that monkeypox shit. Just make sure.
Yeah, that's
Be
pretty
safe
interesting.
out here.
Be safe.
Stay healthy.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
We gotta start really planning on bringing some guests on for sure.
Sal wants to come on.
Yeah, I know he's winning, and Eddie's been wanting to come on too.
Yeah.
I know. I just really wanted to have a better professional setup, but it's like this is the setup we're gonna have when we have him.
This is fine.
Eddie's starting his own podcast,
Is he? Ooh.
like in the barber shop.
Ooh, bro, we
That's
told him.
awesome.
I told him to. Everybody was telling him. I'm like, bro, because
That's
it's like,
awesome.
why not? Like, that's a great idea. You get some nice little cameras out here, set it up, and just have nice conversation with the people you cut hair with.
I told him he can call you if he needs help.
Yeah, I would. Of
Charge
course,
him.
I'd help him. Oh, 100%. He's business
He'd be like, look,
unless
man,
he gives me a free cuts for a year.
I was
Yeah, I was
gonna
gonna
say,
say.
every time you help
I
him
need
out,
a
just
cut, or you know, I mean,
Hey, I have a couple questions. Sure. Do you have any spots available?
Like, shit.
I'll
Ask me
help you
over
while
the
I'm getting the
cut.
cut,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's like, so how do you do it?
It's
Yeah,
like,
so what
I
you're
got
gonna want to do is
factual. It's like shit, man. It's gotta be a mutual benefit. In a
but
relationship.
we'll get guests on.
no, yeah, for sure. It's just I've been wanting to do that, and I really want to get into skits. I'll probably write one. I'll write one myself because I don't want to ask you guys to do it since I want to.
Because you have the vision, I get it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm not saying I'm not going to rely on you for the ideas when I'm the one that's saying like let's do a skit.
Exactly
So
what I'm saying.
I'll try to come up with like a skit, and then we could try to test that shit out. I think it could be fun. I also don't think it would have to just be us if we did a skit.
That's true.
I think that other people could do it. And then I guess another thing I want to talk about is I just saw you glance over at Terrence and smile. And what was that about?
Yo, skit.
Yeah, the skit thing.
What's so funny about that?
We gonna see how this goes. Man.
All right, bet. Is there any other topics you guys want to cover?
I'm doubting you, but
It sounds like he's doubting me, folks. All right, so I guess other than that, if there's nothing else we really need to talk about,
go ahead.
any shout outs you guys wanted to give? Any shows you guys are going to do?
Any shows? that we're
shows? Like more
You guys are on the
podcast
road or
episodes?
something?
Going on the road?
No?
doing? No.
So I'm going to be at Chuckles in downtown. No. That's what I expected you guys to do.
Like, you know, I got some other things coming up, you know what I'm saying? But that's stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for everything else. Stay tuned for our sponsor with Lipton. Stay tuned for our sponsor with Hydro Flask.
Bro, stop fucking with me, Lipton, bro. Come on.
Bro. Like, we already DM'd you a couple
it's getting
times.
bad. It's getting
Yeah,
real
it's,
bad.
it's pretty embarrassing to avoid a big channel like this. Anyway,
With the star in the middle. Come on, bro.
y'all really don't let him get it. Don't let that get in his head, y'all, because it's it's gonna be a problem in the future. But other than that, if you guys didn't have any other topics you want to talk about, I guess we will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like, subscribe. If you guys had any other ideas that we could talk about, put them down in the comments. Any people that we could have on the show, put that down in the comments. Otherwise, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Damn, boy, that was fast.